Hello and welcome again to Stocks Advisors channel. In today's episode, we will talk about QuantumScape Corporation traded at New York Stock Exchange, ticker name QS. Well, QS is now ongoing a very long period of consolidation that started after very nice growth that was happening from November all the way by mid of December 2020. You can see it here. And then after having, of course, a classical correction and decline towards moving average 50 by beginning of the year, this had this classical red-white combination, and then after another small declining channel, we are now in the consolidation range. And if you look here, that the consolidation, let's say, range or channel of play is between 68, 65 on the top, and on the bottom is about 41.40. So in general, staying in this channel for the last several months is quite safe and allows you to make really nice profit if you just buy on the bottom and sell on the top. In that sense, it's a very simple play here, and what is really beautiful at this moment is that we are just piercing this one down. So today what happened, we declined from this channel, so it looks like this consolidation was slightly broken, but you can see this enormous volume traded, meaning that actually market is really buying in. There's a lot of exchange, of course, people where kind of some of them was afraid to sell, but in general this candle is forming a doji, meaning that it's almost a draw with slight negativity, and other parameters are also very interesting. RSI is almost oversold here, and MACD is starting the new negative wave. So overall it's still possible to decline a little bit further, but what happens here, it's preparing for really nice and massive rebounds once this decline is finished, although it might go quite deep because we have now acceleration downwards of moving average 20. You can see it here, and it can actually go a little bit further. But what is important here, and this is always to keep in mind, in this kind of broken channels, what plays kind of indication for the break to be soon finishing and the price to be rebounding is the difference between the moving average 20 and the current price action. Because if you look at this one, you can see that at the moment it is already actually 36%. And why is this important? Because this difference works as a very strong attractor, because usually moving average 20 works as a strong attractor plus resistor. So once the price is in the vicinity of moving average on the descending patterns like this, it works as a resistance. You can see, for example, those situations taking place by beginning of the year, also in mid of February. Here slightly it worked as a resist, etc., etc. Also here very nice by beginning of April. But when the price is much lower than this, it works also as a very strong attractor here. And now what happens, the attraction force is starting, so we still can go lower, but it's a very big difference, so we could rebound very fast. And especially for midterm traders, the channel between 41.40 and 68.65 will be the level to wait to sit, and especially higher, the 68 will be kind of target for midterms. For short-term traders, of course, you just need to catch the wave. And speaking of that, we really need to know how to play here, how to enter, and let's do this quick analysis. So first of all, what might be happening is that we still might decline further, because this is just a doji. It's not really a flying dragon or a hammer, so we still might anticipate further decline. And this would be just within the expectations and within those volatilities observed here, a little bit lower. So we can go all the way to the previous, let's say, volatility range, which is formed by this shadow, and that was formed by kind of beginning of December. So this level would be first level to buy in, being between 28.82 and actually 31.38. So let's write it here as a first call out. So this would be the price to buy, because also we don't need to forget that the trading week is about to finish, and this usually does not bring extra fuel, and it just brings more, let's say, calmness and steadiness in the trade. People usually, especially on descending stocks, are a little bit reluctant to buy in, so they just play safe game. And with this being said, actually this level would be very nice to buy. Whenever it is activated, you can just start entering there, hoping for rebounds and taking profit. And when we speak of profit, usually we advise 10 to 15%, but this chart is really fastly moving, so it will be 15 to 20%, let's say, profit target. So once you have it from the money allocated here, just take it, don't hesitate, because until you sell and take your profit, you don't have it. So really take it, enjoy, re-enter if needed, and I'll check other opportunities at our channel. You can also find plenty of those. So that's quite interesting, because this first channel will be very strong too, and once it's activated, you can buy in. Any further decline is not really expected, because, as I said, also the attraction force between moving average 20 and the current price is quite strong. But we still might decline if there would be any indication for negativity or kind of news-based, still not a negative catalyst, but just a rumor-like. And then this level, which was also formed by second half of November 2020, will start working here as a very nice support, which will be between 21.62 and the higher part of it will be 24.96. So let's write it again for us as a second opportunity to buy. So 21.62 and 24.96. So with this being said, this will make for us a second level to enter. And according to our mixed analysis that we always do at our channel, which is technical analysis plus non-linear averaging down, that's what we discussed now, and also risk mitigations due to possible negative catalysts kicking in, we need to reserve the third level for negativity, for negative news coming, and it's not expected to go there. It's just what we want to do to keep some funds, to mitigate risks. So if kind of a doomsday scenario kicks in, you don't take losses, you buy in, you wait, and you still exit with profit. It might take you a little bit longer time, but you still exit with profit. So for this, you need to keep some funds to average down in the very principal level. And this is, of course, that level easily seen here, which is between about 13.96 on the bottom and this one 16.02, which was also formed by actually beginning of November of 2020, because it's very difficult to say in the shorter term what are the support levels, because the major support levels were formed during the significant growth in November, December. That's why we refer to those. So let's write it again here. The level being for us 13.96 and 16.02. You can say, well, this is a quite big channel. Yes, indeed it is, but also the price sections are quite big, so we really need to take into account these big channels to buy in, and when you buy through, you need also to buy slowly. So it doesn't mean that you buy immediately with all portions allocated for the channel. Once the channel is activated, you just buy it slowly through. So you buy a little bit at the opening of the channel, and then you just keep buying through the channel. This way it will be the best buying, and once the rebound takes place, you will be taking the most benefit from your channel and averaging down. And speaking of how to buy, it's still again classical 5 portions play. So the money you would like to play here, you can split in 5 portions. Then you can buy with 1 in the first channel, with 2 portions. If price declines, you can buy in the second support channel. And if there is any negative news kicking in, you just buy with remaining 2 portions in. It's not again expected to go there. The most expected play is just the first channel, but these levels are there just to let's say mitigate risks, not doing stop losses and exiting with a profit, or in the worst case scenario just with a draw. So with this being said, that's all for QS. Good luck with this one. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, press the bell button. This way you will not miss our new videos and new interesting discussions for US-based stocks.